What a day. There has been a paradigm shift. There's been a mind shift. I've identified something today through conversation with Speedy and Fox. And it's kind of like we got to do a 180. As you know, these videos was a process of me from February to up to this point trying to figure out how to get the studio, not even get the studio popping, but more about just me making the rent, and obviously making the rent by getting the studio popping. And what I leaned into was selling the studio at a very, very competitive rate in comparison to the other studios that are in and amongst me in this local area. Even in the building that I'm in, like one of the most popular studios in Birmingham is in this same building as me. In fact, they're on the same floor around the corner. So obviously I've tried to price match my rental rates against what they do, just so that it's all in harmony, it's all in the same vein, because we're obviously offering similar things. I need a studio space for people to rent out. But within doing that, I've realized that I have been pricing myself too low, and that's because while there is a space to be rented out, and it is the same service, there's a service that I'm trying to offer on top, and that is the main functionality, or should I say, that is the main function of this space. Like, that's the main attribute that I'm trying to push, which is the set design. So it means that I've been doing quite a lot of heavy lifting for small returns based upon the rentals that I've been getting. And I wouldn't say all the way to a degree have I been getting small returns, because what I've learned is that people actually like the space as is, and they want to just rent it. They don't want all of this set design. They don't want these premium materials. They literally just want the wooden backdrop and the environment of the room. And obviously, inclusive of that comes the lights and the equipment and whatnot. And people really like that. So moving forward, that is going to continue to be the same. Like £50 for the first few hours, dry hire, take the studio as it is, comes with the lighting equipment, and that's it. But when it comes to the set design and the premium materials, I have to price that differently, because it is actually a service, and it requires me not only to be here, but to be hands-on and to do stuff. And within all of that, my time, my experience, my expertise is put all into that, and I can't be charging a rate that doesn't justify the time or the service or the knowledge that I have. And with that, the biggest realization is that I don't think small. I don't have small ideas. I have ideas that could be seen as big, but I'm more prone to want to package them in a way that isn't at a high price tag, or that is in a way like democratizing it for people with a lower budget. And that's because I do like the idea of small business, but I do very much want to be successful. I do want to make money. And I think that I need to shift the way in which that I'm presenting myself, because there's been an identity crisis. Like a few years ago, I would have positioned myself as a premium filmmaker. My prices were what my prices were, and people knew that. But as time's gone on, and receiving backlash, or receiving like not resentment, but like just friction when it comes to pricing, I've started to dumb my price down, and I think that is me doing a disservice to myself. So with this shift, there's just a lot of things that have to change. In regards to the studio, not much has happened today, but I've been in here. Tomorrow we've got an event. It's called Tone Test. So I've invited people from the Box Out community to come here, test out this set design, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna say too much more. Just know there's been a shift in mindset, and things have to change, because if I continue to go the way that I'm going, I'm going to end up in the same place. And I already said this already. I need to figure out how to do work that ensures that the next months coming are way easier.